Oh, hey there, Brody from B. Bennett's Fishing. Are you asking the same question I'm asking myself right now? Hey, why I'm out here, there's water, but why am I not catching fish? Good thing you joined me today. On a real note, today I'm gonna do a little something different. Something that I don't think anyone's ever done. A top 5 best summer bass baits. Stay tuned. An original top 5 best summer baits. So instead of sitting behind my desk with a camera that doesn't have a tripod right now, I figured, you know what, why not talk fishing while I'm fishing? That's the best time to talk about fishing. So here are my top 5 favorite summer baits. Bait number 1. So honestly, my first and top favorite summer bait to be throwing right now, it's a topwater frog. And there's a difference between topwater frogs. You can either get a popping frog or you can get a walking style frog. My favorite is a walking style, but it all depends on where you're fishing. So if I'm fishing open water cover like I have here, I would lean more towards that popping frog. If I'm fishing more thicker cover, like I would be fishing here or over there, I would go to more of a walking style frog. That walking style frog is just gonna make it a little bit easier to get it through those pads, matted vegetation. I'm like a narrator on like a Nat Geo film or like a DIY narrator. Bait number 2. My second favorite bait to obviously throw in the summertime and year round is obviously a jig. My favorite style of jig, I don't really have a preference. It's whatever is cheapest on the shelf. Usually I like to stick around that 3/8 ounce weight. I don't like to go too heavy. Sometimes I will work my way up to like a 1/2 ounce, but that's about as far as I go. I never tried to go over that 1/2 ounce mark. That 1/2 ounce, once you start getting over into that heavier style jig, it makes it a little bit harder to skip under docks, to skip under tree limbs, to do things with a jig that you're meant to be doing in the summertime. That's focusing on shaded areas, focusing on pockets, focusing on laydowns. Anything with shade that's got deep structure, you want to be fishing with a jig. Especially during the summertime, those fish are going to want to find that deeper, colder water in order to basically survive. Bait number 3. The third bait that I will always tie on is some sort of swim jig, whether it's an actual just swim jig with a swim jig head and a swim bait trailer or a crawl trailer. I will also tie on my personal favorite, a chatterbait, which is a bladed jig basically. Again, same thing as the jig. I don't like to go heavier than a 3/8 ounce. That 3/8 ounce makes it easy to skip, just like you would jig. Honestly, I would work a chatterbait just like I would work a jig in the summertime. Bait number 4. The fourth bait that I like using is a drop shot. I'll throw a drop shot pretty much anywhere where the water gets deep. I'll throw it on the edges of docks, on the dock pilings. I'll throw it on the edge of deeper grass lines. It all just depends. I like going to a finesse style worm, a longer finesse style worm or a trick worm. Sometimes I even will switch it up and just throw a fluke on my drop shot. It's a finesse style bait, so those fish that aren't willing to bite or don't want to be as aggressive, it's a good way to get those fish into the boat or onto land, depending on if you're fishing from the bank or from a boat. Bait number 5. The 5th bait that everyone in the summertime has tie on is a Senko. There's a couple different ways you can rig a Senko. You can either fish it on a Texas rig. You can Texas rig a weightless Senko. You can put it on a shaky head. You can weight it, Texas rig with a weight, peg, or no peg. You can wacky rig it. Probably my favorite thing to do is wacky rig it because it's easy to skip under dock. If you have problems skipping or you have problems skipping like docks or under trees, tie yourself on a spinning reel, tie yourself on a wacky rig Senko and start skipping away, because that's probably the easiest way to learn how to skip, how to get the technique of skipping, and it's gonna make it the easiest to skip. Plus it just flat out catches fish. It's just something about a Senko, the way it falls, the way it shimmies when it sinks, that just makes bass just love eating Senkos. That concludes my top 5 summer bass baits. I'm sorry today's video was just kind of blah. It was just kind of blah. I've been waiting to do this sort of video where I can just kind of talk out loud about the baits that I want to throw this summer. If you have any baits that you think that I should try out for this summer, hit me up in the comment section below. Go follow me on Instagram, like, comment, subscribe. see you guys next time on another episode of B. Bennett Fishes. Peace out and have a good time.